Good morning, friends. Welcome to or back to my channel. I know it may not be morning for you, but it's morning for me. And to be honest, I am greeting myself. My name is Chrissy, and today is my birthday. So I thought I would unbox my birthday presents with you. I'm trying to be aware of the amount and the frequency with which I buy decks. So as I buy them, I'm giving them to my husband to put away for holidays for me. So I think I bought both of these two in August, maybe even July, but I'm pretty sure it was August. And they've been downstairs hidden in my husband's office since then to show up on my birthday. So I was thinking about the Reclaim for a really long time, and then it went out of stock, out of sale, whatever, out of print, I guess. And then when it came back in print was right around the time that Heidi Phelps did the Cherry Blossom edition of the Black Violet Tarot. And I just thought these two would look beautiful together, and I'm all about pink, just in case you didn't know. So I'm very excited to see how these two work together. My plan for today is, checking the time, knowing I have a client at 9, is to do a little bit of a flip through both decks, and then to do my daily reading from Daily Thoughts and Prayers with these two decks. So I'll start with the Reclaim. I feel like this deck is everywhere. I feel really behind. Oh, the edging is so pretty. I feel kind of behind and just now getting this deck, but I'm really trying to only buy decks that I think I will use at the time, or that I will be excited to, that I will look forward to using once they're in my house. And birthday texts are coming through my watch. All of a sudden, it's 20 after 8. I guess my friends are starting to wake up. So I think most of us have seen this deck before. It's by Heidi Phelps. It's a chunker. I wasn't expecting it to be this thick, but there are these. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. These really blobby figures in a lot of cases. Appreciation. This deck is just, oh my gosh, control. I predict lots of seeing this one in my future. Discouragement. Humiliation. Wow, like all of the big guns are coming out in this little flip through. Limitation. I am excited about this deck. It's gonna wallop me a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle just so these are ready, because it is, that's a nice shuffle with half the deck, because it is such a thick deck. I'm giving it a little bit of a pre-shuffle, half at a time, to warm up my deck and my hands, to be completely honest. That's a really nice shuffle for this. Is it a rose petally finish? I don't know. I hear rose petal and I think about the decks that I really have a hard time shuffling. So the Moonchild Tarot, the Tarot Disassembled. I don't know if this is just matte or if this is rose petal, but it is nowhere near the difficulty that the thicker decks of this same finish present. So the full deck I can't riffle, or I can riffle but I can't bridge, and that's okay. I just like the bridge because it unbends any cards that went one direction. The bridge gets them, there we go, to go the other way. So here is the Reclaim, ready to be read with today. All right, so that's nice and shuffled. And now let's look at the deck, the tarot deck that I got to go with it. And that is the Cherry Blossom edition of the Black Violet Tarot. I can already tell. This is beautiful. I almost wonder if it's from shuffled ink, because shuffled ink cards I think have a little bit of a grapefruity smell, and I smell it a little bit here. So again, I'm not going to do a walkthrough of this deck. If you're curious and you would like me to, let me know. The sun is interesting, where she's holding the baby. The history of this deck is fascinating and heartbreaking. And that's part of why I think it will go so well with the Reclaim. Not only color scheme, which is, I mean, look at this, but also the intention and the pain and the recovery and the healing that is behind this deck, I think really goes into the work that the Reclaim offers and presents. Gorgeous. There's an additional page of Pentacles in here because I think this is the Page of Swords, and there's a misprint here, and they just included both in there. Yeah. So I'm going to take the incorrect Page of Pentacles out, put it in the bottom of the box, and put the reprint of the Page of Pentacles in. So let's do a shuffle here. Get them ready to use. Oh, that's a nice shuffle. So these are a matte. They're a little slippery, or it may just be, it honestly is probably just me being overeager this morning. I'm very excited to play with these decks. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to do a spread based on the reading today. I think, whoa, that was fun. Those could have gone everywhere, but somehow I held those under control. I'm actually going to do the spread that I did on Tuesday in my last video because I really, really liked it. So let me pull my journal out and pull that spread out again. So we're going to have 1 Oracle and 4 Tarot. So the first card, the Oracle card, is going to be the theme, the concern, the focus for today. And because I shuffled these pretty well earlier, I'm going to trust that this shuffle is sufficient. Also, is anyone caught up on American Horror Story? I really want to know what deck showed up in this week's episode. Anywho, so first we have the theme for today, what the energy to be aware of. And then the first 2 tarot cards are messages from Source for me. The first is rebuke, and the second is blessing. So what I'm being called to pay attention to confront, and then what gifts I am being offered. And then the second, I'm going to go ahead and do all 4 cards from this deck. And then the second set of 2 are from my inner voice. The sigh and the song. It feels really weird not using my deck today. I don't know that I've not used it any day since I received it, but I'll do that later. I'll have a special birthday reading for myself. I'll do that later. So looking at the message for today, we have hope. What a beautiful card coming into my 45th year. I see not only star energy here, but also some Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles. And then because we have this trio working together, and I feel like this is hope not only for me, but also hope in how I understand and utilize community. So from Source, we have rebuke and blessing. So I love this Page of Pentacles here in the rebuke, because I feel like I have this expectation of like every day, or you know, the first of every month, or my birthday, or each new moon, or each Monday, that I'm going to like change, that my routine is going to be perfect now. Like I'm going to make these changes today and it's going to be exactly what I need. And I think I'm being challenged with that I am not at this state of beginning that I assume that I am. That I am not the Page of Pentacles. I am much further in my journey of self-actualization and self-understanding and routine and ritual. I am not the Page. I am not the Page. And then the blessing that's coming from that is justice. And I like this sense of recognition of what I am doing, the difference that makes, what I need to change and what I need to accept. I see this as looking into, I love how she's looking into her shadow and standing still. The light is coming from behind her, illuminating her behind, and what she's looking at is not herself in a mirror. She's looking at her shadow. And I see that this blessing of the work that I'm doing in my shadow, the work that I'm doing with who I am and who I want to be, and the assumptions that I've carried throughout my life up to this point. I feel like this is a recognition of like, this sense of balance is going to come out of continuing to look into my shadow. But knowing that there has to be light behind me to bring that shadow out. The illumination, the blessing, is allowing me to look into my shadow, to find a sense of balance, to find this hope. All right, so for my higher self, my sigh is the Tower. And I think this comes a lot with the Page of Pentacles and this assumption that I have to burn things down to build things back up. Is this necessary? Is this valid? So in a lot of the towers, like we think about, we see the bottom. We see that the crumbling is going to happen all the way down. Where this almost looks like that the top is where the problem is. That maybe I don't have to dig as far down as I need to find clarity. That maybe the clarity is closer to the top. Maybe I don't have to dig as much as I think I need to. So just to be clear, so the way that I do this reading with the rebuke and the sigh, I see these as the reversed version of the blessing and the song. So I could say, you know, I could have dealt two cards. I could have dealt these two cards for blessing and this been reversed, and I would have had the same reading. I don't typically read reversals because I think the placement in my spread tells the story. So from this, what I am, the assumptions that I am questioning, the rebuke and the sigh, questioning, challenging that I'm at the beginning and that I have to tear things down from the bottom. Maybe all I need is some shifting and not some destroying. And then the song from my inner voice is the Page of Swords. I know what this means. I just got to gather some words around it because this is a reaction to me. So thinking about how the rebuke from Source and song from my inner voice are both pages, and the blessing from Source and the sigh from me are both majors. There's this to me just really shows the interconnectedness between Source and my inner voice. And that's making me tear up a little bit. So what I hear about, what I read from the Page of Swords being the song in my expression of hope from my inner voice is that what for so long I've been working with my energy. I've been working with my body. I've been working with personally, I've not been working with the same realm of healing that I do professionally. And I feel like this Page of Swords here is the song of me questioning, exploring my thoughts. Probably starting therapy myself. I feel like I've done this work with my energy, with my body, to now be able to support my cognitions, my thoughts, my assumptions. That the work that I have to do now is work that I will do through journaling, through therapy, through talking and being understood and setting boundaries. That really, the song that I'm singing is adjustment in my thoughts. So that's my daily read for my birthday with the Reclaim Oracle and the Black Violet Tarot. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.